Hey, this is Keith from dudeletsgoskate.com, and I'm going to teach you guys the basics on how to film skateboarding. A solid starting point is a 3-chip standard definition camera, such as a TRV, VX, or DVX. When buying a camera, make sure you know what you want to shoot. If you want to shoot a lot at night, go with a camera that's capable of picking up a lot of light. For example, VX1000s are debatably the best camera during the day, but at night, make sure you have a very good light to go along with it. Another factor in buying a camera is what kind of fisheye you're going to use. Fisheyes are almost a necessity for filming skateboarding because they allow you to get close to the skater and still keep them properly framed. Some other things you'll need are big batteries. I don't see too many people going out filming with just the original hour battery your camera comes with. Lens cleaner, check your lens constantly. It only takes one smudge to ruin a shot. Good tapes or other storage device. I say good because the better storage device you have, the cleaner your footage will be and less likely for your camera to glitch. Generally, you do not want to switch brands of tapes. Other things that make filming easier are lights if you're filming at night, a film board with big soft wheels for filming lines, also a big camera bag with lots of padding for batteries, tapes, lights, cell phones, whatever else you got. Manual settings are very important. Auto settings are unpredictable and can give you bad results most of the time. Shutter speed is mandatory, especially if you want to do slow motion. However, the higher the shutter speed, the darker your shot. Exposure is good for compensating with dark shots, but the higher your exposure, the grainier your picture. Setting white balance is an easy thing that a lot of people leave on auto, but lighting changes as you move the camera, so your camera tries to adjust on the fly, often ruining your shots. When setting white balance, look at the main object of the shot and white balance from there, because lighting can change from one object to another. Manual focus is a must, especially when you're using a fisheye. Since you attach a fisheye to the front of your camera's autofocus may try to focus on the fisheye and not the skater or the objects in the shot. If your camera has an LCD screen, I would stay away from using it to adjust your settings. Often LCDs are affected by light and brightness around them, and a well-exposed shot can look very dark or very bright when you go to review it. Also, I wouldn't suggest using the LCD to film lines with. If something's in front of you and you're just staring at the LCD screen, you can often not see it and possibly drop your camera, or if a board's shooting at you, get a lens hit. There are two ways to film. One is long lens, which is your camera's regular lens, and the other is fisheye or wide angle. In both long lens and fisheye, you should keep the camera steady and the skater properly framed. This is pretty basic, but it's one of the most overlooked problems, and it will steer people away from your footage pretty quick. One of the best parts about filming long lens is the ability to zoom and get creative with angles. It's important not to pan too quickly or to have a shot that is too loose or too tight on the skater. It is easy to get too artsy with your shots and miss part of the roll-up or lose the skater, but it's most important you develop your own style of filming. Fisheyes take a lot of getting used to. To properly frame the skater and the object, you have to learn how far away to be and how to move the camera as they approach the object. When filming fisheye, make sure you turn steady shot off. It's easy to forget about because it does not affect your image quality, but when you're playing your footage back, it will look like your vignetting is bouncing back and forth, and that's your steady shot trying to compensate for the lens. Fisheyes can be used for single tricks or for lines. When filming a single trick, it's good to use the rule of thirds. That is, when the skater pops, he's on one side of the frame. The trick is in the center, and then when he lands, he is on the opposite side. When filming lines, you want to keep the camera low and pointed slightly up. Don't limit yourself to what everyone else does. It's all about personal preference and making your own style. That is the basics of filming skateboarding. This is just scratching the surface on how to film, but make sure you have fun with it. Every camera and lens is different. Just make sure you learn about your camera first before purchasing. Ask questions and don't get mad when someone hits your lens. I'm Keith from Dude Let's Go Skate, and thanks for watching.